Hello everyone and thank you for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Crown of Charlemagne series. So life got interesting in the last couple of episodes of the series, and I want to take a pause for a moment just to evaluate where we are and decide a course of action going forward. So our territory is everything in yellow. Our allies are everything in light blue. So we have Charlemagne still hanging out in the middle here. We haven't really conquered any of his territory directly, but earlier in the game, of course, we took several territories like around this area that used to belong to him but rebelled. And I'm kind of hoping through that kind of sneaky war we can continue to take him over. If he has continuing problems managing his territory, then that's one way that I can just take this land. Because eventually I want all of this to be yellow. That's fact. Sicily. Everything in kind of... I changed the colors here, I know. But everything in kind of this crimson color is doing quite well. Which I find very interesting because, as we know, Sicily is a holdout of the Eastern Roman Empire. The theme of Sicily, the Byzantine Empire. Theme, of course, is a Greek kingdom word. And the fact that they are actually conquering up in Italia, and they're even up here taking some of these rubble areas near Bavaria, it's really cool because in a way, I don't know if it's scripted or if that's just the way it worked out, but Sicily is essentially acting as an Eastern Roman Empire in a way, and they're retaking the Roman peninsula, the Italian peninsula, which I think is neat. However, one thing that did happen in the last episode that really threw me was we had the Caliphate declare war on us. But I want to show you guys something real quick that I didn't really notice the first time. I took a peek before I started the recording, which I very rarely do, but I just wanted to get my bearings for a bit because I feel like my frustration was getting the better of me. So this is the Caliphate. This is our strength relative to the Caliphate. Okay? We're stronger than them. So right now, we're actually the strongest nation. Sicily's the second strongest. The Caliphate's the third. So, I mean, they're strong, but it's not a huge threat. And a lot of their military is concentrated around Bordeaux right now. And as you can see, we have a couple of armies there as well that are prepared to kind of head them off if something goes wrong. The other issue... So it might be very interesting. When I hit end turn in a second, they might attack, and we could have a very interesting battle going on in this episode. However, there's something else interesting going on, and that is that I've been trying to get public order and income up in this area that we've conquered up here. We've had to kind of increase Christianity's presence in order to make it happen, but it's just taken a long time. And I realized that part of the reason it has taken such a long time is I have been neglecting the faction system, which I'm going to stop doing right now, as a matter of fact. And actually, yeah, all right. Where's Lothair? We're going to give Lothair a martial position. At the beginning of the series, I was extremely thrown by the system that Age of Charlemagne uses to promote people, because all of the ranks were open to me, and it just confused the living crap out of me. And I thought maybe there would be a bug and there would be a patch, but that's actually not the case. It's designed, I think, to just let you put people in these positions and let you play with the intrigue of it, of being able to just assign people to the top spot right out of the get-go and see how your other characters feel about that. So I think that's what they're doing. I'm going to put my other family member here. So now we have both of our non-Charlemagne family members. He can't be in the offices because he's the emperor. But these guys can be in the offices, and they can help gain influence, which will help balance this out a bit. We want this to be more like here, power balanced. So as Dominion rises, actually control rising is the real issue here. So, okay, so he's going to try and secure loyalty this turn. They're going to try and get promoted. Okay, so in the next turn, we need to try and get more control, make that go up, which is an action we can take with these guys. But anyway, by virtue of not having these positions filled, our income has actually been lower than it could have been the whole time. So that is one issue that I'm hoping to take care of very, very quickly. We do have a small rebellion happening in Osnabrück, so I'm actually going to I'm going to put this army into rapid march and march them to Paderborn so that they can hit these rebels in Osnabrück in the very next turn. Thankfully, public order is still improving in Havelberg, mostly because I believe Christianity is on its way in pretty rapidly, so hopefully things are finally on the upswing for us. Let's see. We have 1,000 gold. I don't believe there's much I can do with that. I want to continue to spend a few turns going through and making sure I've done everything I can for the economy, which I've been building pretty rapidly. I've received a few comments saying, hey, work on the economy, work on the economy. I totally know, you know, but I've been building a ton of these I'm sorry. Where are they? Not horse show. That just looked like what I was looking for. Wine traders. Trading posts. Yes, this is what I was looking for. These have gone up all over the place, and it's really helping. So hopefully, hopefully, things will continue to improve with the economy as public order improves in this area up here. So we're going to see a lot more income coming in as a result of the promotions that I've done and the stuff being repaired. So anyway, that's enough of a preamble. I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. Just needed to review for a second on where we were, because oh, Caliphate, what are you going to do? Oh, interesting. They moved their armies away, and now they're attacking Angoulême again. I think they already took Angoulême once. Yeah, we're just going to auto-resolve this one. We'll fight aggressively to where we can do as much damage to them as possible with our auto-resolve. Kind of maximizes the likelihood that we will hit them hard. Alright, they just sacked Angoulême again. So that's all they did. Benevento wants a non-aggression pact.
And give our enemies much to think about. Well,
they're at war. No, they're military. Okay, yeah, sure. Non-aggression pact with you. That's cool. I am fine with that. I also need to make sure there's no one else that I can trade with. All right, Sicily. Sicily is impressive. Like I said, the Muslim separatists have been destroyed. That's not good. War weariness has increased. Yep, because we got our butts kicked in Angoulême. Alright. Good. Alright, we have a lot of money now. Now. Let's see what we can do here. Where are those other Muslim armies? They vanished. They must have hightailed it back into their territory after they sacked Angoulême, those jerks. And that's all of our money. That turn, just repairing the damage they did to Angoulême. Okay, well, I can do some research. Let's have a look. I think we should probably do some military research, don't you? Let's see. Yeah, okay. We're going to start building towards having better cavalry. That's going to be handy in the next couple turns. I'm going to use these armies here to start marching out and looking for the Muslim armies that are looking for trouble. I might even go ahead and take Bayonne from them. It's not far. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the war to them. Alright, I'm going to fortify these guys so that just in case the armies come back into position. Alright, public order is still improving here. Good. Just in case any armies come back into position, I can still do alright. Alright, now we're going to try and fight these rebels. We don't have a big army to fight these rebels with, but our units are far superior. So this is interesting. This is actually kind of a smaller scale battle because I don't have as many units. So I'm going to go ahead and fight it. The odds are overwhelmingly in our favor, but I've reduced my army sizes on some of these armies because, frankly, the public order situation and the income situation has just been bad. So I really want to make sure that I'm making money before I start to build up the armies again. So we've got these tiny little armies, protectors of the palace here. General Pepin, named after our deceased grandson that I kamikazed into, into I think, Wilsey territory several episodes back. Oops. Did I say grandson? I meant son. But, okay. So there they are. For a second I was like, wait, do they have a catapult? Oh, they do have a catapult. Crap. Okay. Well, alrighty then. Let's see what we can do here. So we're going to have our spearmen here. And we're gonna just kind of put them in marching formation. Spearmen in front. Let's have the swordsmen slightly tighter. Right there. And then the archers in the back, same length as the spearmen. That's perfect. That's a nice formation. We're going to toggle skirmish mode for them so that they learn to run back if needed. And then we'll have these cavalry over here. These cavalry over here. And our general in the middle. Pretty straightforward formation, and we're just going to march. We'll probably have to spread out a bit. And if I can, I'm going to try and send my... Actually, yeah. I'm going to have this cavalry over here, hiding. And I'm just going to have them beeline for that artillery. Meanwhile, these armies will hopefully be marching toward me. So hopefully that'll be a good enough distraction. So I do have this flank kind of undefended, but I'm not terribly concerned about it. Let's see how it goes. Pause. I said pause. Thank you. All right. Formation group. And we're going to march forward. Pause again. Sorry, I know you're dying to hear that speech, guys, but first things first is getting people to move. Alright. I'm actually going to have them move quickly because I don't want that artillery to get any funny ideas. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and have this cavalry charge out. And we'll see what the... Oh, they're actually remaining stationary. Interesting. Alright, in that case, pause. I'm putting all of my men into loose formation. Except for my...
Riders at the double. Riders, advance.
Alright, good. They are... Oh, they're moving their artillery. Interesting. I wonder what they're doing with that. Well, if they're moving their artillery, I'm going to have everyone slow down a bit.
The God in heaven! Riders at the double!
Okay. So here come my cavalry. Maybe I can hide in the trees again for a second while they're trying to figure out what they want to do. Yeah, I'm hidden again. That's hilarious. Can I move up a bit? Maybe. They can probably see me briefly here. Yeah, they can. Alright, I think the artillery have started to fire. Yes, they have. But my men are spread out, so... Alright, let's go ahead and move into position. What I'm hoping is that I can get my units into range to engage their army and then just sweep in with these cavalry, which are hidden. They don't know those cavalry are there. Amusement. Okay. So... That was a pretty good hit. Yeah, that catapult is our #1 issue right now, definitely. But they haven't done too much damage so far with the catapult. And my archers are going to be in range when they stop moving, which is right now.
Our general is under attack!
Alright, so they are trying to hit the general.
By your command. We await your command.
Let's see if the archers can go ahead and just hit the artillery.
Warriors of Christ.
I'm going to charge these cavalry forward. Tighten them up. Wedge formation. Going to charge straight into their spearmen. That's the strongest possible point to hit them. And while they're distracted, awesome. Alright, so they made a mistake. You guys tighten up. You guys tighten up. Yeah, they definitely made a mistake by keeping everyone in the same spot. Alright. The artillery is taken care of. No longer an issue whatsoever. They're running like chickens. And I've got my army converging on their location. Okay, the cavalry that I charged in hard actually didn't do well. But it's okay, because my army is now arriving. My general is chasing this skirmisher cavalry down. And boom. They're going to take them down pretty quickly. I don't know why you guys are all the way out here. Get back here, please. Oh, for some reason it sent my general back too, even though he was fighting that unit. The orders in this expansion, or Total War Attila, one of the two, have been strange. You guys might remember a few episodes back, I literally yelled at, or it might be in the next episode actually that happens. The next episode that airs, anyway. Because I'm recording this while a few episodes are still scheduled. So, anyway, I'm speaking gibberish for those of you who follow the channel, unless you know exactly how the recording schedule works. But, okay, kill their general. This is not going particularly well.
For their lives. Ready for orders. Engage! Engage!
Our general is falling.
Our general is dead.
This isn't good. How is this happening? I guess I was kind of foolish with my cavalry, perhaps? Alright, we're winning. We're winning, thankfully. That's a painful victory, though.
The battle is turning
Battle's turning in our favor.
General
Okay.
has been killed. A glorious victory will soon be
Whew. Alright, so as I was saying before I realized how badly that was going, there was a moment where I literally yelled at the unit I was commanding because it didn't do what I told it to. So the orders have been a little strange. Alright, so we're going to take on warriors.
Make haste, men.
Okay, so that general's dead. No, these are our old guys that we've kicked out of office. Ah, Lothair. He's aging, though. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give... Oh, I can't give to Arnulf. I thought he was an option. He's... Why are you on the list if... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so...
Commander.
Just gave his command to Lothair. And let's go ahead and finish these guys off just because they're annoying me. We're going to auto-resolve, fight protectively, and die. So, that was that. I guess having a smaller army was a lot more challenging than I anticipated. We're going to move this army into Osnabrück, which will help public order, yep, a lot. And then let's have a look down here and see what we might be able to do. Oh yeah, that's right. Already moved them into position. Alright, so this army just needs to stay put in Lipsk for a bit because look, their public order, I can't point to it, but the negative 81 there and the 10. Negative 81 is where we are public order-wise. 10 is how much it's improving by. So that's miserable, frankly. But Christianity is on the rise here as well. We did build a church, so that's helping. Let's end the turn one more time. Hopefully nothing catastrophic happens here. The Caliphate might try something. Yep, there we go. Aachen? Where are you? Where even are you? I don't remember where Aachen is on the map. It changes the perspective whenever they have, so that you see them side by side. So sometimes it can be hard to tell where they're attacking. Okay, so that army. Okay. The army that I already knew was in town.
I humbly
Brittany wants
ask
military access. Stop asking me for that. I'm not going to give it to you. Before long, I want to take over Brittany, frankly. Hence the attitude. Alright, settlement sacked. Waving loyalty, Lothair. Too much bad stuff happening. Good lord. Now let me guess. This is going to take all of our money too? Yep. Alright, so this is proving expensive because we have more income right now. But these jerks that are sacking our cities here, this tiny little army, hang on. You know what? Ah, that was a bad move. I moved him back up into Bordeaux because I was preparing to kind of defend, but I should have stayed committed and went ahead and attacked Bayonne. Because that's actually in Gascony. That would fill out one of our provinces that we don't have full control of. Here, let me show you. See? There's Gascony. There's a piece of Gascony that we don't control. So that would kind of kick the Caliphate out of this area of the continent and, you know, isolate them to Iberia and also give me a full province. So, hang on. If I go to Rapid March with you. Okay. Well, I don't want to risk it just yet. Alright, public order is improving in Lipsk. But yeah, we're just in a crappy situation right now because they're sacking me every single turn. And I'm spending all my money to repair my city so the public order doesn't go to absolute crap. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and move this army back so that nothing terrible happens. Kind of undid my work there. But anyway, let me cut this episode here and we'll jump back in with the next one and start taking Bayonne. Looks like there's a rebellion happening up here in Santander, which is a good thing. Yeah, these are rebels, Spanish rebels. Because we can take these cities for ourselves. There's actually a number of them. And there's some provinces that need to be rebuilt, recolonized. So we can probably expand pretty rapidly, I would imagine, with the armies that we have, especially as income goes up into the Iberian Peninsula. So I hope you'll stick around for that. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, leave them in the box below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe. I do new videos in this series at 12. Yes, that's when I do them. Noon Eastern Time. That's GMT -5 every single day. So stick around. Keep up. Tag along. More phrases like that. And I hope to see you in the next episode.